what are the key 2 or 3 changes you see in the corporate governance standards in India today in the top companies which you follow or you know about?
Thank you, Sourav. Since I have worked for SEBI, first there is a disclosure. According to my own definition, I'm a fossil. Because 5 years you become stale, next 5 years you become obsolete, and thereafter you become a fossil. You may ask me a question, then why am I here? There are some people whom you can't say no because they don't take no for an answer. Here is one, so don't bother about it. Now, the SEBI has been focused on corporate governance significantly a long time. In fact, I had the honor and privilege of joining Security Exchange Board of India when the market was going through, I use the word called animated suspension because of a major market misconduct that had taken place. And there needed some kind of a wholesale reorientation of all market practices. And therein came the corporate governance. Before me, my predecessor had got Kumar Mangalam Birla Committee, which had brought about it. Then Narayan Murthy Committee was appointed, which brought in significant amount of improvement in disclosure, accounting standards, and the boardroom practices. Now, over a period of time, successive chairs and their teams have improved upon these, and eventually it has landed significantly on a very high standard on disclosures and accountability. Currently, if you have seen, and I would say the SEBI is probably ahead of the curve on other regulatory bodies, having got BRSR report, which is basically a corporate governance new framework, how the company should be evaluated. And in any case, as you are aware, the whole world is agog now. It's not only environment, but the social stability also. And also, corporate governance has itself turned to a different frame altogether.
Thank you, Mr. Bajpai. Mr. Gupta, you are now running a proxy advisory firm yourself, and you've been in SEBI. So what are the key changes? Because you keep a very close watch on corporate, listed companies.
See, Sourav, you have asked a very difficult question, that what are the key changes? So there have been thousands of changes that have happened in the last 20, 30 years. So the one change that you say that what is still yet to be done, is still to be effective, that change is implementation of everything not in the letter but in the spirit. So that is still a big vacuum. The second thing, as Mr. Bajpai said, that lot of changes have happened in the governance improved. So I would say that all the effectiveness that is coming, it is not coming only because of me and Amit. We are one small part of this ecosystem. The biggest change that happened was the new Companies Act, where e-voting was permitted, where participation by investors was facilitated. Earlier, the meetings used to happen in Timbuktu or Jhumri Talaiya, and nobody participated. Now, with the e-voting, participation has increased. The second thing is this, taking cue from the Companies Act, SEBI came up with LODR, listing obligation, and that has impacted. Not only that, the impact of higher voting has happened in such a way that now the companies fear the risk of rejection. Now that fear is causing them to follow what me and Amit or other people say. You will not believe, when we started in 2012, if we needed a clarification and call to the company, who SES what, and they will shut the phone down on us. Now they call us before the report what you are writing. So that significant change has happened. And again I would say, repeat, the day the follow of the law is happening in the spirit, probably I would not be needed. Because then people will be following it, and what I need to do. It's like this, that we always say that we are like a pathological lab. We analyze something and give you a report. Now, when you're so healthy, you don't need a pathology lab to give a report.